breaking news today.
Please subscribe and check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
American citizens continue to feel the devastating effects where Muslim refugees have been allowed to invade. Places like Michigan and Minnesota are rapidly transforming into Sharia swamps, where white women are constantly being threatened with rape, human trafficking is taking over, and Sharia patrols are now popping up across places that were once all-American neighborhoods. Now it appears as though Sharia law in a state of Utah is in full effect, after the sickening thing that Muslim refugees are now allowed to do to American women without any fear of legal repressions. One of the pillars of Islam is raping non-Muslim women, as this barbaric practice is being promoted by Islamic leaders all around the world. Islamic professor Saad Saleh, from Al-Azhar University in Cairo, Egypt, is actively encouraging Muslims to rape women whenever they get a chance, saying from his mosque podium that this act is permitted by Allah as a way to humiliate and show dominance over non-Muslim women. When Muslim refugees arrive to America, we're quickly learning that assimilating into Western society is the last thing on their agenda. These barbaric third-world country migrants routinely bring their disgusting Sharia law practices to America, where rape, female genital mutilation, and marrying children continues to be widely practiced throughout Muslim-dominated communities. Shortly after arriving to America as a refugee, Muhammad Ali Muhammad wasted no time putting his barbaric Islamic practices of rape into practice, and it didn't take long for him to find 2 American women as his victims. The Somali Muslim raped 2 women repeatedly after robbing them at knife point, attaching one woman inside her own home, the next night breaking into the second woman's home where he raped her, then forced her to drive to an ATM and pull out cash while threatening to slit her throat. The Muslim pleaded guilty to rape, sexual assault and kidnapping back in 2012, but now for reasons that defy all logic, the Muslim is now walking away with his disgusting crimes on these American women a completely free man. The rapist kidnapping Muslim stood in a courtroom podium Monday morning, admitting to a judge that he did very, very horrible things. That's when Judge Bernistrees did the unthinkable to violate the very oath she took to administer justice without respect to persons, deciding to let the Muslim go free apparently because he was a Muslim. Trees told the defendant Monday that he would not go to prison, and instead sentenced him to strict probation, requiring weekly check-ins with the court and his probation officer, no internet access and ankle monitoring, among other restrictions, Slutchib.com reported. The women that Muhammad raped were completely horrified at the ruling. One of the victims told the judge that she was absolutely terrified at the thought of Muhammad being out on the same streets where she lives. The woman, who was assaulted inside her home, asked for the strictest sentence that the judge could impose, saying that she has to live with flashbacks and fear every day, Slutchib went on. This sets an extremely dangerous precedent in this country, as Muslims who kidnap and rape American women can now get away with their crimes without any prison time. What the hell is going on in our country? Let's not forget about Justine Damon, who was brutally gunned down by a Somali Muslim over the summer, and the 5-year-old girl from Idaho Falls whose rapists got away with their crimes too. When judges take an oath as newly sworn-in justices, they take the vow that they will administer justice without respect to persons. This vow is obviously not being upheld, as Muslim refugees continue to literally get away with rape, murder, and kidnapping, as it appears as though these liberal judges are ruling through the lens of Sharia law, consumed with political correctness and the feelings of these savages rather than upholding the law.